Suppose if I take two people, A and B, A can do 30 units per day, B can do 20 units per day. 20 units per day. That means he is giving me an output more. So he is said to be more efficient. He is said to be more efficient. He is said to be more efficient. Because he is giving me less output, he is said to be less efficient. He is said to be less efficient. If the number of units per day, if somebody is doing more number of units, then the person is said to be more efficient. Otherwise, he is said to be less efficient. 30 units per day or 20 units per day. For example, total units I need is 120 units. Total units I require is 120 units. 30 units per day. That means he will take 4 days to complete total 120 units. He will take total 6 days to complete the total work. That means if the number of days are more, then the person is said to be less efficient. Obviously, you are taking more time to do the job. That means you are not that competent. If the number of days are less, then he is said to be more efficiency. Efficiency and the number of days. Efficiency, it is more, days are less. Are you all with me? Efficiency, it is more, days will be, efficiency more, days will be less. Efficiency less, days will be more. Efficiency is nothing but your competency on that work. Junior employee will take more time. Senior employee who has done the same work again and again, obviously he will take less time. So efficiency and days. Efficiency is more, days to complete the work is less. Efficiency is less, days to complete the work, it is nothing but inversely proportional. A person's efficiency, it is more. Now listen carefully, sir. Very, very important concept. Efficiency and days. Efficiency into days will give me work. Efficiency into days will give me work. That means if the efficiency is more, days to complete the work will be less. If the efficiency, what do you mean by efficiency? Per day, number of units he will do. Efficiency is less, number of days to complete the work is more. Efficiency and days are inversely proportional to each other. Efficiency and days are inversely proportional to each other. Men into days is work. If every man every day he is doing some days, then efficiency and days are inversely proportional to each other. Inversely proportional to each other. Extremely important concept. Extremely important concept. Extremely important concept. Now see here. So there are certain people, they work for some days. Every day they work for some hours, and they give me an output of some units that will result in total work. Are you all with me? Men into days into work, hours into efficient. 8 people work for 20 hours, give me 30 units. That will give me total work. So in simple language, MDHE equivalent to work. MDHE equivalent to work. Men is total people who are working, D is total number of days, H is total number of hours per day they are working, E is nothing but their competency level on a job. MDHE equivalent to work. MDHE equivalent to work. Men into days into hours into efficiency equivalent to work. Now, based upon these, let us do some questions. If time taken by A to complete the work is 40 days. If the time taken by B to complete the same work is 60 days, who is more efficient? Who is more efficient? The same work, A can do it in 40 days and B can do it in 60 days. B can do it in 60 days. The person who is taking less time to do the job, he is said to be more efficient. A is said to be more efficient. A is said to be more efficient. I hope it is clear. Second question. A can do 40% of the work in 20 days. A can do 40% of the work in 20 days. B can do 50% of the work in 16 days. B can do 50% of the work in 16 days. Each and every fundamentals are extremely important, sir. Who is more efficient? Who is more efficient? A is doing 40% work in 20 days. B is doing 50% work in 60 days. Now fundamentals, another concept. A is doing 40% work. It is nothing but 20 days. First concept. Total work done, it is nothing but 100%. 100% or 100 units or 100 units, right? Or total work can also be taken as value 1. You can do it in any way. It could be 100%, 100 units, or total value, it could be 1. This will result in a fractional value for A and B work. You can take anything. 40% 20 days, do half of it. 20% it will be 10 days. Are you all with me? 20% 10 days, multiply by 5. It is nothing but 50 days. A can complete a work in 50 days. Total work A can do it in 50 days. B, 50% it is nothing but 60 days. 50 it is 16. Convert everything into 100. 100% it will be 32 days. A is completing a work in 50 days. B is completing a work in 32 days. B is taking less time. So who is more efficient? B is more efficient. B is more efficient. These kind of problems are highly repeated. 40% 20 days. 40% 20 days. Half of it. 20% 10 days. I want 100%. 20 into 500. 10 into 5 50. 100% 50 days. 50% 16 days. 100% into 2. 16 into 2 32. So these are nothing but he is taking less time to complete the work. So these are nothing but B will be more efficient. More and more examples will solve. More and more idea you will get it. TB 60% 12 days. 60% 12 days. TA 65% 20 days. Very, very important model, sir. TC, for example, 50% 15 days. A, B can do 60% of the work in 12 days. A can do 75% of the work in 20 days. C can do 50% work in 15 days. Who is more efficient? Who is more efficient? Always remember these fundamentals which we will use it regularly. Total work done is nothing but 100%. They are all doing the same work. So nullify to the total work. 60% 12 days. Do 1/3. 1/3 of 12. It is nothing but 4 days. 20% 4 days. 100%. 25s are 100. 4 5s are 20. 100% work in 20 days. Make everything to 100%. Keep this idea. Park this idea for some time. Again do 1/3. 1/3. 25%. 1/3 of 20. It is 20/3. 100% multiply by 4. 20/3 into 4, which is 80/3. 26.66. 50%. Directly you can do 3/4. Multiply by 100 4/3, that you will get it. But I am going with fundamentals. 50% 15 days. 100% it is nothing but 30 days. 100% it is 30 days. Who is taking less time? B is taking less time. So B is considered to be more efficiency. Less duration. High on efficiency. Remember, less duration. It is quite obvious, right? The person who knows that job can complete the job in less time. Time is less, efficiency is more. Time is less, efficiency is more. Time is less, efficiency is more. Efficiency and time are inversely proportional to each other. Efficiency and time are inversely proportional to each other. Efficiency and time are inversely proportional to each other. I hope it is clear. For example, the question can also be asked like this: 2 by 5th of the work can be completed in 10 days. 2 by 5th of the work can be completed in 10 days. This is A. 7 by 9 of the work can be completed in 28 days. Question can also be in fraction instead of percentage, right? 5 by 6 of the work can be completed. It is in 20 days. Who is more efficient? Who is more efficient? He can also give you fractional part of the work. We told you the total work it is 1. A, B and C can conclude in 2 by 5th of the work. 2 by 5th of the work can be contributed in 10 days. We discussed that work can be 100% or work can be 1 unit. Work can be 1 unit. So I require 1 unit. So multiply by 5 by 2. So it is 10 into 5 by 2. So total work 1 unit. Total work it is 1 unit. So I will get 25. 25 days I require. Total work it is 1 unit. 7 by 9. Multiply by 9 by 7. Multiply by 9 by 7. 7 4s are. So total work can be completed it in 36 days. 5 by 6. Multiply by 6 by 5. Total work is 1 unit into 6 by 5. So these is nothing but 24 days. 25 days, 36 days and 24 days. Who is doing less work? C is doing less work. In less number of days, he is completing the work. In less number of days, he is completing the work. So who is said to be more efficient? C is said to be more efficient. Less number of days, more efficient. The question can also be given in percentage or the question can also be given in fractional value. If the question is given in percentage, the total work is assumed as 100%. Total work is assumed as 100%. If the question is in fractional value, total work is assumed as 1 unit. Both are same. 100 by 100 it is nothing but 1. If the question is in percentage, take the work as 100%. If the total fraction, it is the fractional value is given, total work take it as 1 unit. Fundamentals cross. Once the fundamentals are very right, then solving the problems becomes very, very difficult. I hope you have understood why I multiplied by 5 by 2. I require 1 unit. Multiply by 9 by 7. Multiply by 6 by 5. C is said to be more efficient. C is said to be more efficient. Or TA is to TB is to TC. This is T stands for the time taken to complete a work. Time taken to complete a work. Time taken to complete a work. This ratio is given as 2 is to 3 is to 5. 2 is to 3 is to 5. What is the ratio of their efficiency? What is the ratio of their efficiency? Time ratio it is given. Efficiency ratio we need to determine. Time ratio it is given. Efficiency ratio. Already just now we discussed efficiency and time are inversely proportional. Efficiency and time are inversely proportional. So this will become 1 by 2. This will become 1 by 3. This will become 1 by 5. 2, 3, 5. Take the LCM, multiply into 30. So these is nothing but 15. These is nothing but 10. These is nothing but 6. 15 is to 10 is to 6. 15 is to 10 is to 6. So efficiency ratio is 15 is to 10 is to 6. Time period ratio is given as 2 is to 3 is to 5. Efficiency ratio we need to determine. Efficiency and time are inversely proportional to each other. Efficiency and time are inversely proportional to each other. 2:3:5 will become 1/2, 1/3, 1/5. Take an LCM, multiply by 30, 15, 10 and 6. Another example. I will ensure that your basics are extremely clear. Then solving the problems you will not get a doubt. Efficiency ratio is 3:4:5. Find the time period ratio. Find the time period ratio. Find the time period ratio. E stands for efficiency. E stands for efficiency and T stands for time period. T stands for time period. One by one we will solve. Efficiency ratio is 3:4:5. Efficiency and time are inversely proportional to each other. Our time and efficiency reverse, this value can be changed. So this will become 1/3:1/4:1/5. 3, 4, 5. Convert into integral values. Take the LCM. LCM of 3, 4, 5, it is 60. Multiply by 60. So 20:15:12. 20:15:12. If the ratio is in fractions, convert it into integers by taking the, how 60 we got, it is nothing but the LCM of 3, 4 and 5. LCM of 3, 4 and 5, it is nothing but 60. 1/3 into 60, 20, 15 and 12. 20:15:12. I hope this model it is clear. Now listen carefully to another model. Model by model, problem by problem, concept by concept, from basics to advanced level. Not even a single model we will miss it in the class. Now another model. Time taken by A, it is 33.33% more than B. More than B. Time taken by B, it is 16.67% more than C. More than C. What is, how much time A will take to complete the work when compared to C? Another model. There is a work. Time taken by A to complete a work is 33.33% more than B. Time taken by B is 16.67% more than C. Time taken by A to complete the work more than C, what percentage? Listen carefully to these models, sir. First thing, 33.33% converted into fraction 1/3. 16.67 converted into fraction 1/6. Now denominator, it is always the initial value. TA is to TB. Denominator, it is 3. That means if time taken by B is 3 days, it is numerator, it is always change. A will take 1 day more than 3. 1 day more than 3. It is nothing but 4. I hope the idea it is clear. Time taken by B, it is always the initial value. Time taken by B is 3 days. Numerator, it is always the change. A will take 1 day more than 3. So it is 4:3. Similarly, time taken by B, 16.67, it is 1/6. C is taking 6 days. B will take 1 day more than 6. It is nothing but 7. So these, if I take the compound ratio, TA is to TB is to TC. See here, listen carefully. These are the first values. These are the last values. These are the last values. It is nothing but writing like this, sir. This is A, this is B and it is C. A is 4, B is 3. B is 7, C is 6. Make the values same. 3 7s are 21. Yes or no? 3 7s are 21. Take the LCM. 7 is becoming 21 into 3. Entire value present on this line multiply by 3. 6 3s are 18. Numerator, 3 became 21. 3 7s are 21. 4 7s are 28. I hope it is clear. Again I am repeating. I'll tell you one more method. A and B, these 4 and 3. B and C, it is 7 and 6. Make these B same. 7 3s are 21. 7 became 21. Every value that is present on this line, multiply by 3. 7 3s are 21, 6 3s are 18. Every value present on the above line, 3 became 21. 3 became 21. 3 7s are 21. 4 7s are 28. How much A is more than C? Denominator, it is always the initial value. So this is nothing but 28 is to 21 is to 18. Compared to C, 18, it is 10 more. It is 5 by 9, which is 55.55 percentage. 55.55 percentage. I hope this idea it is clear. This concept I will do 2 examples so that it will be clear to you. 4 3. Otherwise, this is method 1. Method 2 also I will discuss after some time. So 1 by 3, 3 1 more, 4 is to 3, 1 by 6, 6 1 more, 7 compound ratio, 4 is to 3, 7 is to 6, 3 7s are 21, multiply by 3, multiply by 7. One more, 2 more examples, so that this idea will be very clear to you. A is to B, it is 2 is to 5, B is to C, it is 7 is to 3. A is to B is to C. A, B and C. 2 parts for every 5 parts. 7 parts for every 3 parts. Take 5 7s are 35. 7 5s are 35. 5 3s are 15. 5 7s are 35. 2 7s are 14. Are you all with me? So, A is to B is to C will be 14 is to 35 is to 50. 14 is to 35 is to 15. Idea clear? Make one value same. Make one value same. Suppose if it is A is to B, it is 5 is to 11. C is to B, it is 2 is to 3. 2 is to 3. So A, B and C. A is 5, B will be 11. C is to B, C is 2 parts, B is 3 parts. C is to B. 2 is to 3. 11 3s are 33. 3 11s are 33. 2 11s are 22. 11 3s are 33. 5 3s are 15. So, A is to C is to B. It is nothing but 15 is to 22 is to 33. 15 is to 22 is to 33. I hope the idea it is clear. I hope the idea it is clear. Similarly, for example, for more than one more, method 2, you can also do like this. A is to B, it is 2 is to 5. B is to C, it is 7 is to 11. One more method is there to do a compound ratio. A is to B is to C. A is to B is to C. Simple way to do. Now see here, what is the first value? 2 and 7. To get the first value, multiply the first. 2 7s are 14. What is the last value? C. To get the last value, multiply the last. 5 11s are 55. 5 11s are 55. I want next to B. A is to B. Originally, what is the value of A? 2. Now it became 14. 2 7s are 14. 5 7s are 35. 5 7s are 35. I hope the idea it is clear. I hope the idea it is clear. Again I am explaining. First value I require. 2 7s are 14. Last value 5 11s are 55. First value it is multiply the first. Last value multiply the last. 2 7s are 14. 5 7s are 35. 5 7s are. Or you can come from the right hand side to left hand side. 11 became 55. 11 5s are 55. 7 5s are 35. 7 5s are 35. One more example. A is to B. It is 7 is to 5. B is to C. It is 3 is to 4. Any number of variables you can do, sir. A is to B is to C. A is to B is to C. A is the first variable. Multiply all the first. 7 3s are 21. C is the last variables. 5 4s are 20. 5 4s are 20. 7 3s are 21. 5 3s are 15. 5 3s are 15. So reverse also you can do. 4 5s are 20. 3 5s are 15. 3 5s are 15. You choose any method that comes into your mind. Only thing you have to solve it fast. 7 5. 3 and 4. 5 and 3 both should be same. 15. 3 5s are 15. 4 5s are 20. 5 3s are 15. 7 3s are 21. Same answer you got. 21 is to 15 is to 20. Sir, can I do it for more than 3 variables? Definitely you can use it. Fourth problem. A is to B, it is 1 is to 2. B is to C, it is 3 is to 5. C is to D, it is 7 is to 4. Answer. A is to B is to C is to D. Answer. A is to B is to C is to D. Just to go with this method, all the values you will get one by one. All the values you will get one by one. A it is nothing but first variable, multiply all the first. D it is nothing but multiply all the last. 2 5s are 10, 10 4s are 40, 10 4s are 40. Next one, A is to B, 1 became 21, 1 21s are 21, 2 21s are 42, 2 21s are 42. Next, B is to C, compare with B is to C, 3 became 42, 3 14s are 42, 5 14s are 70. 5 14s are 70. I hope the idea it is clear. First variable it is multiply the first, last variable multiply the last, then do it right in the same proportion. Again I am explaining. This is nothing but the product of all the first. This is nothing but product of all the last. 2 into 5 into 4. You can come from right hand side to left hand side also. Now if you see here, 4 became 40, 4 10s are 40, 7 10s are 70. Idea clear? You can go from right hand side to left hand side. 5 14s are 70, 3 14s are 42, 3 14s are 42. Sir, can I use this also? These also you can use. 1 2, these 3 and 5. These nothing but 7 and 4. These nothing but 7 and 4. So what you do is, these 5 and 7 should be common. 3 and 2 should be common. 35, 7 5s are 35, 3 2s are 6. Take the LCM of 35 and 6. Take the LCM of 35 and 6, which is nothing but 210. So if I take 210 here, 7 30s are 210, 4 30s are 120, 5 42s are 210, 3 42s are 126, 3 42s are 126,